Hey guys, okay, so I'm coming back at you today and I just wanted to chat a little bit about meal prep today and meal planning and kind of the importance of what it is and why we need to do it and how it can help you to be as successful as you can possibly be on this journey. So in the next couple days at the end of this week, we're going to actually dive into specifics of how to meal plan and how to meal prep and all of that good stuff. But today I kind of just wanted to share with you why it's important and kind of a little bit about what I do. So when you plan ahead, obviously it makes sense that your dedication to your program and to eating right is going to be so much easier. I know for me, the weeks that, and I haven't been doing it as much, and I can tell a difference in my nutrition. The days and the weeks that I don't plan as much and I kind of get to dinner time and I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like making anything tonight. You want to go just get some Mexican food, or you want to just pick up Chick-fil-A salads, which, you know, is not bad, but it doesn't help me to stay on track as much. It allows me to kind of have that off day, which kind of just starts the spiral of not eating as well. And so that's kind of what we want to avoid over this next month. We want for you to learn how to plan ahead, to think a week in advance. So for me, I like to take my Sunday nights and my Sunday afternoons and I look through Pinterest and I look through different blogs and I find recipes of a couple things that I think I would really enjoy and that my family would enjoy, which it's only my husband, but for you guys, for your families, meal prepping is not about only doing something for you and it's like a diet. It's not a diet. It should be just kind of a little bit of a lifestyle change. And we're not telling you to not, you can't eat this and you can't eat that. It's not a list of do's and don'ts, but it's just kind of embracing some more healthy fruits and vegetables and drinking your Shakeology. And if you want, getting your family involved. Of course, we all want to eat healthy. And so over the course of this week, we're going to be talking a little bit more about kind of different ways to plan for just you or for your whole family and kind of just how to make it not seem like a diet. You just want to get everybody involved and have everyone in your family be eating and creating this healthy lifestyle because you want everybody in your family to be healthy. So what I do is on Sundays and kind of throughout the week, I'm browsing blogs and looking at Pinterest, and I have a pin board where I just post those healthy recipes because I like that they're all on that one board and it has the picture. And so as I'm kind of thinking, I sit on Sunday night and I think, out to the rest of this week. Is it kind of a chilly week? Maybe I definitely want to make chili one night, or maybe I want to make soup, or, oh, my husband's been saying he's really been craving tacos, so I'm going to make sure I have tacos one night. And I kind of think of some things that I would want to make for the week, and I start writing out those ingredients that I don't have in my pantry. And then I go to the store and I get all the ingredients for that. But before I go to the store, I sit down and I literally plan out, what am I going to have for breakfast? Okay, how about a snack? What am I going to have for lunch? And then a snack. And what am I going to have for dinner? And for me, since I'm breastfeeding, I'm usually starving all the time. And so I kind of think of some extra snacks in there, maybe some nuts or chopped fruit, or making sure I always have hummus on hand or some Greek yogurt. Things that are, sorry, this wind is crazy, but things that are easy to add in, that are healthy, that are full of healthy fats, healthy carbs, to keep you nourished and for you to not feel starving, but to be fueling your body with healthy things. So over the course of this week, we just want for you to really, really learn the art and master it of meal prepping, because it will change your life. So prepping your meals, thinking about, or planning your meals, thinking about what you want to make for the week, kind of looking at a week at a glance, and then planning your meals based upon that. Then creating your shopping list and going to the grocery store with just those things in mind. I always recommend staying on the outside of the grocery store because all those middle aisles are filled with all the processed food, minus where you get your beans and other things like that, other fixings. But generally, if you stay on the outside of your grocery store, you will stick a little bit better to all those healthy foods and not be tempted by all the Cheez-Its and the chips and the crackers and all that good stuff that I know I love and my husband loves. So that's one tip that I use. And then it's also just important to come back home, and what I do is once I go to the grocery store, I try to come back and immediately meal prep. So I chop up all my vegetables and I chop up all my fruit that I'm going to use, because you know what, if I don't, then I find that it just sits in there and it gets pushed to the back of the to the back of the, sorry, there's a UPS guy. It gets pushed to the back of my fridge and I don't eat it, and then it's wasted. So, and that's even the same for lettuce and stuff, you guys. I get containers, and I'm going to talk about that in 2 days from now, but I get containers and I literally plan out every single meal and I portion it all out so that I make sure that I use it. There's no excuse for me not to eat it because it's sitting there in my fridge in a container that I can quickly grab, or in a baggie, whatever it is. So I just want for you to know that this is possible. It is doable. It is doable for just you. It is doable for you and your whole family. And I think that once you kind of master the art of prepping your meals and planning out what you're going to eat for a week in advance, I think you're going to see such a huge change, not only in your motivation and your confidence in being able to do this, but I think that you're going to see, you're just going to feel a lot less just kind of weighted every single day when you get to the end of the day and you're like, ugh, what am I going to make? So for me, I want for you guys to master that art of planning ahead. And also just focusing on that and thinking and kind of, planning in advance everything. Not only is it going to help you stay on track, but it's also going to create this lifelong habit for you. It's going to go with you beyond just these next 30 days of this boot camp. It's going to help you to really be thinking about that, whether you actually portion out meals if you're doing the 21-day fix for the rest of your life or whatever, but you're going to kind of get the sense of what a healthy portion is. A handful of this, a cup of this, generally around like 2 handfuls of that. You're going to understand a little bit better so that when you are going through the grocery store, or you're at dinner, or you're at lunch, you're going to be able to kind of look at your plate and say, I really only need half of that, and I'm going to take the rest home, because that's one meal. Using leftovers is like the best thing ever, because it takes less time, and you get to not waste that food, and it also becomes a meal for the next day. So meal prepping and meal planning ahead is so vital to this journey. So I just wanted to prepare you today as far as what we're going to be doing the rest of this week. We're going to be talking about next steps of how you actually meal plan, and that's like just not preparing it, but just planning and thinking out your meals, thinking in the stages. Planning what you want to eat, going to the actual grocery store and doing your shopping, and then prepping. We're going to be breaking it down step by step for you. The next day, we're going to be talking about how important it is to have containers that help you stay on track. Whether it's going to Costco and getting a big thing of all the different size containers, that's what I did, and I love mine because it comes with 5 little tiny square ones and little circle ones, and then bigger ones and bigger ones, and it's easy for me to put my salad in there, my chicken in there, and my fruits or veggies in that. Or there's different sectional ones that you can get from Amazon, or even from your grocery store, but I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that. And then our last day is actually going to be challenging you to make your own meal plan, and I'm going to share with you some of the ones that I have. If you're vegan, or you're gluten-free, or you are following the 21-day fix, or maybe you don't even know where to start, and so I'm going to help you kind of figure out how to figure out how much you're supposed to eat, and when you're supposed to eat, and what kind of good foods, and what things are good for snacks, and what's good for breakfast, and all of that good stuff. So today, I hope you're encouraged and you're excited to get ready to start learning about meal prepping and meal planning. And over the next 3 days, I guess, the next couple days up until we start our programs on Monday, I want for you to really be getting excited and start pitting things, start looking on the internet, start looking at recipes, start thinking about maybe what next week is going to look like weather-wise, what you might be in the mood for, think about what your family might like to eat, and then start kind of just getting ideas in your head of what you think you might want to start planning for the rest of the week. When we start on Monday, and we're going to be working together on figuring all of that out as well. So today, get excited. If you have your program, awesome. If you don't, remember that you can go to teambeachbody.com, and you can actually click on demand on the top left. It's in bright orange letters, and you can actually go and try out your program. So it should be fully available there. If you just got your program, then it'll be probably 24 to 48 hours before you can, but you can also still go on there, and everybody gets their 30-day free trial of On Demand. So all of you should be able to hop in there and try out some of your programs, or the ones that are just in there. But I challenge you to get active today, and underneath this video, I want to see either a picture of a healthy meal that you have made today or that you're gonna make tonight, or I want to see a sweaty selfie, a picture of you doing your workout whether it's your actual one or that you're just kind of playing around with, since we actually start our our workout calendars on Monday, or whether it's you just trying something new on demand just to kind of check out a workout that's on there. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will be in touch tomorrow to talk more about detailed steps to take to meal plan and then to prepare your food. Okay, see ya, have a good day.